Good evening, my little friends. So, let's start our story session for today. And today's story is the magic porridge pot. So, let's begin. Hope we will read together and we will enjoy the story together. A little girl and her mother lived in a small village. They were very poor and often had to go hungry. So there was a little girl and her mother who lived in a small village. But they were very poor and sometimes they did not have any food to eat. One day they had no food left. One day, what happened? They had no food left with them. So the girl went into the forest to find some berries. The girl went to the forest for why? Because they did not have any food to eat. The girl walked for hours. She could not find anything to eat. She was sad and tired. The girl walked for hours and hours in search of food, but she couldn't find anything. So she looked very sad and tired. An old woman saw her and asked, "What's the matter?" The girl said, "I cannot find any food." The girl, an old woman saw the girl, and as she was very sad, looking very sad, the old woman asked, what had happened? What's the matter? Why is she looking so sad? The girl then said that she is sad as she cannot find any food for herself and her mother. The woman gave the girl a pot. "This will make tasty porridge," she said. "Just say, 'Cook, little pot, cook.'" So the woman gave the little girl a pot and asked the girl to say to the pot, "Cook, little pot, cook," and the pot will start cooking for them. To stop it, just say, "Stop, little pot, stop." The girl thanked the woman and took the pot home. And the old woman said that when the pot had finished cooking, asked the pot to stop by saying, "Stop, little pot, stop," and immediately the pot will stop to cook. Then the girl thanked the old woman for such a lovely gift and she returned home. At home, the girl placed the pot on the table. "Cook, little pot, cook," she said. At once the pot filled with porridge. What happened? Then the girl placed the pot on the table and asked the pot to cook. After returning home, she asked the pot to cook for them some food, and at once the pot was filled with porridge. "Stop, little pot, stop," said the girl, and the pot stopped cooking. Next, what happened? After the pot had finished cooking, the girl asked the pot to stop, and the pot stopped cooking. The girl and her mother had a hearty meal, and so the pot made for porridge for them, and both of them enjoyed a very good meal together. The magic pot fed them well. One day the girl went out. After a while, her mother felt hungry. So they were very happy with the pot. One day, what happened? A girl went out for some work and her mother was at home. Her mother, after some time, felt very hungry. She said to the pot, "Cook, little pot, cook." The pot filled with porridge. The girl's mother ate happily. And as she was hungry, the girl's mother was hungry, she asked the pot to cook food for her, and the pot started cooking. After some time, the girl's mother ate the porridge happily. But next, what happened? She did not notice that the pot kept cooking. So the pot kept on cooking, and her mother did not notice that. Porridge flowed onto the table, then onto the floor. And from the table, the porridge flowed onto the floor. It kept on cooking and cooking. The girl's mother finally saw the porridge. She was so shocked she forgot how to stop the pot. The girl's mother then saw the porridge that flowing from the table to the floor and finally out from it's coming out from her house. So she was very much shocked by seeing this and she forgot how to stop the pot from cooking. Porridge flowed out onto the streets. Villagers scooped it into their pots. Then the porridge from the girl's house flowed into the streets. The streets were full of porridge. The villagers took it in the utensils. They brought the utensils from their house, from their home, and start filling their pots and the utensils with the porridge. Just then the girl came home. Just then the girl returned home and saw that what a mess had already happened. Her mother was carrying the pot. The girl took the pot from her. "Quickly," she said. "Stop, little pot, stop." The pot stopped cooking. So she quickly took the pot from her mother and asked the pot to stop cooking by saying what? By saying, "Stop, little pot, stop." And then the pot stopped cooking. Everyone was glad. They had to clean the streets, but they didn't complain. Everyone here means the villagers were very glad. They had to clean the streets because there was porridge all over. But then also they were very happy. Why they are happy? Because they got so much of porridge to eat. They had plenty to eat, and because of the magic porridge pot, the villagers never went hungry again. So, not only the girl and her mother, the villagers also never went hungry. So, whenever somebody in the village uh, is in need of food, they come to the pot and asked it to cook, and it started cooking. So in this way everyone was happy and nobody went hungry after that. So everyone was glad to have such a magic porridge pot. So children, hope you liked the story. Okay, anything you didn't understand, you may ask me in the comment box below and I will help you out. Okay, so Um, if you like the video, please go and subscribe my channel and press the like button. So we will meet again in our next story session. Till then, be happy, enjoy, and read every day. Practice reading, because as much as you will read storybooks, your English will improve day by day. Okay? Thank you, and bye bye, children.